Before we get to the obvious stuff about the bowl game, JJ, just talk about your decision to come back and how excited you are.
Yeah, I'm truly excited. I'm blessed and fortunate enough to get to come back an extra year, and I'm just really excited, and I actually get to finish up school, so I think that was really important in my decision in coming back.
How much are you looking forward to that another year of just being able to be on this team, be in the backfield with those guys that now you're going to be the veteran, totally the veteran group you kind of already, but I mean, what's that going to be like to just be back on the field at San Diego State?
It's going to be a great feeling. I think we have a lot of vengeance not winning the championship this year, so just the fact that I get to come back and try to win another championship, it means a lot. I know these two seniors right here wish they could come back. So it's a lot on my plate and trying to get that next year. How
much do you think, JJ, you've contributed to kind of the rise of the defensive guys, defensive backfield in particular? DeMonte's had a really good year. How much do you feel like you've contributed to that?
Just being a leader, and always getting on everybody's head about great attitudes and coming to play each day and practicing and getting better, practicing great habits. I think it's helped the younger guys a lot, actually.
Yeah. Cody, what have you seen of his contribution?
A lot of it is energy and great play. It doesn't get any more simple than that. Anytime if you come out to practice, him and his whole group are just the most wily group of guys on the field. Just ready to play, ready to have fun with it, and honestly, it gets everybody else kind of going too. Like I in the warm-up lines, I'm right next to him, and if I'm a little slow, getting ready for practice, and I'm definitely ready by the end of the warm-up with him next to me. So,
Cody, for you, what was your reaction to hearing about playing Navy in the bowl game and it being a triple option team? As a defensive player, what's it like getting into obviously a physical game like that? Like it's fun for you.
Being in the Poinsettia Bowl is awesome. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's like we just said goodbye to Qualcomm, and now I got to go back. It's like, oh hey, I thought we just did this. But being back there to play our last game there is huge. I'm really excited about that. And playing Navy, it's kind of deja vu. We're playing Navy again in the bowl game. First bowl game I was here, we played Navy in Poinsettia Bowl. I'll finish off with it, so that's pretty cool. But playing Navy is always fun because it's when you do the stuff for the bowl game, like you go on the midway and Navy's there. And it's a really cool environment when you have the Navy football team with you for the banquet on the midway. I thought that was really cool when we first did it. So it's always exciting to have San Diego-based naval, like a lot of naval ties in San Diego, along with us being the home team. Like that's huge. It's probably gonna be a big game for us. And then their offense is also very, very complex. They're very good at it. They're disciplined. So it's a big challenge for us as a defense to go against Navy, and that's really the biggest thing I'm looking forward to. Is just a really good game defensively and offensively on their part.
You touched a little bit on it. How excited are you, all three of you, to see the crowd? Because you've got obviously the San Diego State fans, and then the Navy has a huge presence in San Diego, so there ideally should be a pretty good amount of people at that game.
I think there's quite a few people at the first one.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to walk into that stadium and see so many people there cheering for you and against you. So it's a pretty cool feeling.
And what's kind of been like the atmosphere like during the first initial bowl practices? Is it kind of laid back right now? It's going to pick up as we get closer to the game, or what's it been like?
I think we obviously want to practice hard each practice. There's been less scout teamwork to this point. So, I mean, last week we didn't know for sure who we were going to play. So, I mean, we kind of had an idea it might be Navy, but for the most part, we were just trying to get better at the fundamentals and technique-wise. But from now on, it's really going to be geared towards Navy, and then it'll really ramp up about a week before the game.
And everyone's going to be talking about their triple option and whatnot, but defensively, what stands out about them from what you've seen? I don't know if you've seen too much yet, but what stands out about their defense?
Just very disciplined. It sounds cliche because they're a service academy, but they're very disciplined in what they do. they really make you beat you the entire way down the field. They're not going to give you any cheap plays, and we're going to have to work hard for all the yards that we get.
Quinn, what's this mean for you to be able to play another game at the Q?
I'm really excited. Firstly, I'm just excited to get one more game with the team, and then for it to be another game, here in San Diego, that's also really exciting. It's just one more game at our home field, so there's nothing like playing here.
Cody, from a linebacker standpoint, you guys talk a lot about assignment football, but go into that a little bit deeper as far as linebackers, what you guys need to look for. Rocky was talking earlier about sometimes you guys have to go for the fullback, sometimes you have to go for the quarterback. You guys try to make it complicated on defense, to give them different looks, but how much more complicated is it trying to stop a triple option than, say, New Mexico's option or just a read option?
I mean, each one has their pros and cons when you're playing against them as a defense. Like, Navy's a pretty true triple option. They don't really get away from that too much like Air Force or New Mexico does. But like you said, to beat a team like that is basically assignment football, and then depending on what defense you're playing or what coverage you're playing, it fluctuates on what your assignment is on what happens. So if it's this coverage, you might have the quarterback. If it's this coverage, you might be the pitch guy. So it's just you have to match their discipline, basically.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make mistakes, mental errors, because they're not going to. That's basically, and then attacking them, being more tough than them. That's basically what it comes down to.
And what's your sense of how much Rocky's knowledge of the triple option and options in general contributes to how well you guys play?
I think it's a pretty big factor in how we do against triple option teams, because he played in it when he was in college, and we played a lot of it here. Like, there's two teams in our conference that run it, and we play Army and Navy pretty frequently. And like, be seeing it pretty often. We kind of, every time we play one of the teams, it's not such a big deal, because we know how to do it as a defense.
Yeah, so you guys aren't all freaked out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're playing an option team.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
helps
sometimes
playing one like 3 weeks ago. So when we want to do similar schemes and stuff, I mean, it's like we just did it. It's pretty fresh in our brains. So.
Right.
Anything else for the student athletes? All right, thanks, guys.
Let's go.